What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Witcher. And, so last time we had quite the show in which we found the Salamandra hideout. We confronted Abigail, the Reverend, Otto, everybody, and they all were accusing each other of being the source of all the evil and bad things that happened to the city. And then, miraculously, we somehow found a way to get them to agree to have a trial for, I guess, everyone, but I think mostly Abigail, to determine, what are we actually going to do? Let's not get too hasty and just kill someone on the spot, which is what they wanted to do. So I think that was a success. But then immediately, upon walking away from that encounter, having said that, we'll deal with that the next morning, yeah, we were walking back through town, and there may or may not be a beast, namely the beast, standing directly in front of us, staring at us, and ready to bite an arm, a leg, and probably our head off. So, yeah, I did, of course, assume that we'd be able to save right before this, but in fact, I had to just pause the game. So, as soon as we restart this, we are about to get mauled. So, I'm assuming this is going to be quite the difficult encounter. Here goes nothing. Or not. Oh, are you actually going to help us? What? Also, please take out our sword. Please take out our sword. Please take out our sword. Thank you. Okay, not surprisingly, there are more people out here. Also, we probably do want to do something on the potion front. The other problem is that we had quite a few fights leading up to this, mostly with Salamandra enemies. And in doing so, we used up most, if not all, of our potions. So, we might be in a bit of trouble here. I'm not so sure that we're gonna have anything at all power us up for this fight. So, not even a health potion? I'm checking. We do technically have just plain old food, but from my understanding, that is quite poor in comparison to actual potions. Maybe that's not true. Maybe I just was young and naive when I last used them. But I am awfully skeptical that we have much in the way of anything that might be able to bail us out here. So I think this is just going to be a straight up brawl. Maybe try doing that and hope and pray that it helps us out. But please attack him. I mean, not that I'm thrilled about trying to take on the beast ourselves. I don't know what that means. Oh, we're something. We weren't able to attack there. Beast is actually fairly low on HP at the moment. What is this? That doesn't look good. Also, we are dying rather quickly. So please dodge. We cannot move at the moment. Yep, we are close to death. We have 46 life. Beast is also fairly close to death. If we had enough endurance. Okay, hold on. I just want to see if we can do one of these quickly. Doesn't tell us there how much that costs. We see here. How much endurance does it cost? 15. I thought way more than that. We have 21, so in theory we could blast them away and at least buy ourselves a little more time. I think we try to do that, and then heal. Pause. Ooh, that did not knock him back nearly as much as I was hoping for. Okay. So, we're in a little bit of trouble there. I think we resort to using some of the food we were talking about. And I'm assuming probably the actual sandwich. The strongest of our healers. It doesn't actually say on the item itself how valuable it is, how powerful it is. And I believe that to be the case. If we put this on our weapon, we might have been able to have a little bit of better time, but this is gonna hurt. This is really gonna hurt. And I'm gonna try to run away for the time being, to the extent that we can, to buy ourselves enough time to just get some of that life to kick in. And if our friend here can help us out even the slightest, that would be helpful too. It seems as though the beast has regained health. I do not know how. Maybe that howl is doing something. Oh, I think it's gaining health every time we kill one of its bar guests. I think that's what's happening. Please attack. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, so I mean, we could potentially put down more. Oh. Did we do it? Let's just, take a second here. That was close. Also, what's happening?
You're still alive. And the beast? If you've done well, I'll grant you a pass into the city.
You don't say. Also, yeah, everyone is dead. I'll take it from your dead body. Wow, okay, so that would suggest that that would mean we would just turn around and attack him. Which, tempting as that may be, I'm not necessarily sure that is the right decision. I mean, if we're still willing and able to conduct a trial with, I mean, really it would be you and Abigail and everyone, then that would be fantastic. So I think we try to see if we can still take the peace route.
It's dead. Praise be! We're free of the
Also,
monster!
we didn't actually drop it to 0 HP.
Here it is. Now go. This letter will see you into Vizima.
This is your second chance. Use it wisely.
You have made a wise choice. May the eternal fire light your way.
Handing the children to Salamandra was dishonorable, Reverend.
I had no choice. Those bandits threatened to kill me.
Okay. Now you'll excuse me for a moment. But I think we ought to save. Because we're not allowed to save just before that fight, which had me nervous, because I didn't know what was going to happen if we were to fail. Now, almost everyone is dead. I do think that the tradesman that was helping us out at the end there did manage to survive, but I think just about all the peasants that also participated did not. I mean, these are ectoplasm and Barghest heads, so I mean, pretty certain that those were Barghest, so I think that is how you pronounce that. I don't even know. We've been saying it a lot, but this, however, probably don't. Villager. Just coins. Probably villager. Don't even know. Stonehammer. Also probably from the villagers. Redburn's is back there. And before we check out your remains, huge hellhound that was the beast, I think we should take a quick peek at our inventory. We had a few things that would allow us to potentially learn a few more, okay, maybe alchemical mixtures, but also possibly some raw ingredients too, in which case we want to make sure that we can still use all those, collect all those before we try examining. So, Master Jeremiah, on the basics of alchemy. To understand alchemy, you must understand two great truths. We've definitely read this. First truth, as above, so below. Second truth, everything is one. These truths teach alchemical substances are everything around you. Yes, we've definitely read that. Okay. We've already read this. That makes sense. I mean, also just open it, so that also makes sense. I saw something as I was just scrolling over things earlier that, as we were looking for ways in which we might defeat the beast, I saw something book-related that did not seem to say that we had already read it. Like this. Here's this. From Karen Moore. Things formulated for potions. Where? For the Tawny Owl? I don't remember where we got those. Scrolls containing formulae for the following potions: Tawny Owl boosts endurance, Bindweed provides resistance to acid, and White Honey alleviates the effects of other potions and poisons. Okay. We have 2 of those for some reason. That might have been it. That was probably it. So I don't think that's actually going to do much here, but in case it does. Trace of the Beyond. I would assume that was... yes. Coming from you. Case. So... there's one more set of remains, unfortunately. Way back here. This looks like auto. And... yeah. Had coins. But... he wasn't that important, was he? He wasn't that important. So this would go back into the cave that we came from. I think. A little curious as to why the Reverend is going in this direction. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that's also partially why I wanted to go this way. Verify what exactly did happen here. And where are you? You certainly got off easy if it was only you and the traitor that survived. Spectre oil? This is the damage cost of specters. That would have been helpful. Quality base for ball. And points. I think we do want this. We will drop the blueberries. They tend to be the first to go.
Leave now!
I don't like you one bit. Even less than I liked you before this encounter. Will there still be bar guests in and around here? I don't know. This might be the one that we've left here for a very, very long time. I am kind of curious to see what happens to town. Because, I mean, this stuff is on fire. Okay, I think I may have said this before when we first saw those plants, but not gonna lie, I walked toward this flaming house, saw the text over there, and thought that it said barbecue. And you know what? It seemed a little bit fitting. Yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of dead. Let's take a peek at where exactly do we need to go to get back to town. This town, I want to see, is everything up in flames? Because it seems like the answer to that might be no. I hope the answer is no. Also, dude. Were you honestly there the whole time and didn't do anything? Still cool. I will fight you. I do not have full HP. I am now realizing. Maybe this was not the best idea. Fools are a little tricky. But when it's just one of them, they're not so bad, right? Anyone else? Do you have potentially useful ingredients we can loot off here? Okay, so this is town. Like, what do people have to say about now having defeated the beast? I would... oh. Knock on wood. Are you all relieved? Astounded? Are you ready to praise my name? We are also technically waiting for Shawnee. So I think we ought to, at the very least, try to find her. Okay. Succeed on that front, but I am also remembering that there was a brawl here in which most of the people died. I think you might be sensing a common theme here.
Geralt, are you all right? I was so worried.
I'm fine. I'll tell you what happened on the way to Vizima. I'm done with this village.
So am I.
I hope I never return. It's unfathomable how many criminals live here.
These are hardly pleasant times, Geralt. The plague, impending wars.
Still, I'm astounded. Do you know how the beast came to be?
No.
They unknowingly created it with their misdeeds. A powerful sorcerer couldn't have matched it. And all they needed was hatred, baseness, and greed.
It sounds like a fairy tale.
Every tale contains a grain of truth. Let's go. Vizima awaits.
Okay. Let's find the city gate with the fool's garden. Okay, we know where that is. Also, Shani, are you going by yourself here, or are we with you? Supposed to be going as a team. Okay. As I was saying, oh, okay, apparently you're waiting for us now. As I was saying earlier, I don't fully understand how many enemies we're going to run into. Oh, you even opened the door for me? Okay. So, yeah, because it might be that since the beast was sort of like the leader of the Bargas, that we might not run into them anymore. The other thing, that's not what I meant to open. The other thing of note that I'm thinking of is we may not necessarily have entirely completed all of these things. Like, beneath the city walls. This was one of the ones I was thinking of. This as well, but I was assuming, yeah, that some of these would be things that would, although we got them in this town, effectively, they would be... Where'd you go, Sean? Hold on. We need to make sure we keep up with Shawnee, because I think we all know what happened last time we were escorting someone through town. Did fight a ghoul over here not long ago. So, might have avoided a little bit of conflict there. Although, are we going right back where we fought the beast? I'm sure that we probably are. Stop the chat. So yeah, I don't think it's a huge deal that we're leaving some of these quests unfinished, and, you know, that's part of what I said long ago when we first started the game, was that there is a lot of stuff in it. A lot of content. A lot of things to do, and we would not necessarily be able to do all of it. Is Alvin in here? Just a quick peek. I believe this was once Abigail's hut. Or not. Well, there is a trunk in here. A little bit of stuffs. Okay. Alright, Shawnee, did you wait for me? Or did you continue running without me? Possibly the latter. Oh my god, where are you? Actually though, Shawnee, where'd you go? Scare me. Did you go to the meat vendor? Shawnee? 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 Did you keep running, or... Okay, there you are. I was worried for a second there. Wasn't sure if we'd have to go back to town to... invite her to tag along with us. Uh-oh. I heard that. Right, she is stronger than the... Okay. Pay attention to me. She's stronger than Desna Hood, but I also do not want to abandon her like this. Please attack those guys. I cannot see her life bar at the moment. I would like to take you away from her, though. Please stop attacking her. Also me. Actually hit the enemies. Okay, not a time. Not the time. Not the time. Okay, you're down. Now, if you would not fight her, that would be preferable. No longer nighttime or something? Right, how much life do you have? Oh, are you actually invulnerable? Unlike Vesna? Did I totally not need to worry about that before? Also, oh, we're full on Vargas heads, but I thought I saw something new. looked like Traces Beyond. I thought we only got that from the beast itself, so I was a little confused as to why we might have been picking that up on its normal enemies. So that's not what I meant to do. Probably this ectoplasm. Okay. In which case, get plenty of that. Right, Shawnee, knowing her, has probably run off. She has. But if you would slow down just a little bit, I would highly appreciate that, because you are continuing to make me very nervous. You may be invulnerable. In which case, probably fine. But, like, also that, when you disappear down there, we've never been down here. I didn't see everything that you just said.
Vizima lies beyond this gate. I hope we never return here.
Me too. The beast is dead. The salamanders are dead.
And the peasants.
I have a pass. Mikkel should let us enter.
Let's go.
Okay, let's make sure. Oh, not that. We know where said pass is, because this sounds like one of those scenarios. This one? Okay. Just wanted to make sure we didn't, like, show him the wrong one, and then suddenly he's not happy with us. Yeah, so I didn't even realize this was a thing over here. We have access to the... Oh. Access to this place before? That's a lot of drowners. And I have no idea what Nadir is, but it sounds bad. Johnny? Be cool. Nickel. Hey, guys. Sorry to spoil the party, but I do also see that you're sneaking up on people, and we have successfully triggered this encounter. I suppose is what I was asking for. We could fight you guys separately from Nadir, who I'm assuming is probably your chief executive officer. Would probably be for the best. Nicholas coming down! I did not mean to do that flip, but I'll take it. Alright, there is Nadir. Nadir? Yeah, it's bigger. Whatever it is. Nickel, I'm assuming, is not invulnerable. Which, okay, please, Geralt, freaking fight. And since Nickel is the one who is supposed to let us through here, it is probably pretty important that we make sure that he survives. I'm not sure if we can make it through without him. Let's also switch weapon stances. If you hit him, it'd be helpful. It would probably be helpful if you could hit him. If you could. Oh no. Alright, that one makes me really mad. Because I'm on this weapon stance. Is this just the wrong weapon stance and I'm not allowed to hit you? And also you're about to kill me. This, I mean, honestly, we messed up big time here. Should not have messed up big time. I mean, I don't know that we needed to do this to begin with. Nobody told us about this. This skinnable item mean? Sounds nasty. Trophy? We sold for a lot of money? Okay, so it sounded like we need to do this immediately. And I immediately... Oh, he's miraculously back from the dead! You were dead 5 minutes ago, buddy. Less than that. Care to explain yourself. Also, there are more drowners over here, which I would assume we don't technically need to fight, but they are over here. Did take down their leader, dude, so we'd probably be okay fighting them, but still. That's locked. That does make some sense. Is that a bar guess? think those are all Vargas. Just trying to gauge, like, is that one of those actual, or is that actually a second coming of the beast? Because I think that's right around where he taunted us the second time. He had me guessing there. Not gonna lie. Okay. And we are actually supposed to go up here, and we are actually supposed to go into town. Oh, well. Apparently, we only need to go 2 steps further. I mean, we could ask him about
I
this.
found these
It's not the
strange
primary
dice,
thing we're
dwarven
gonna
handiwork.
sort out, but
I
sure.
don't know what folks have said, but I quit playing long ago, I swear.
Relax, Mikkel. I'm just asking.
The Reverend can tell you I burned my box and renounced the devil. Talk to the dwarf, Zoltan.
Zoltan, you say?
Doesn't really tell us anything we didn't already know. Now you have a life bar. It is not full. But I do need you to let us through.
Got any problems?
But if you have
Ryan?
any other things that we ought to do.
That Cartiona or whatnot, damn plague's been about, killing folk. And we got monsters too.
Monsters? What kind?
Time we just killed.
There's wolves, lots of them. There's the dead uns, and there's elves and kobolds.
Oh,
Wolves, you say?
Oh, heaps of them, sir. And them much have gone wild. It used to be I could pelt them with rocks. No, I'm just afraid.
I see.
okay. I'm not sure he's really given us any specific quests in that regard, as much as it's just a warning of, hey, look out for this stuff. Alright, we do have a pass.
Mikkel, I need to enter the city. I have a pass.
I wanted to say I was sorry. I apologize, Witcher.
Apologize
going
to
on?
us, Mikkel.
Your significant other's dead. That. This music is making me think that
Sergeant,
we're gonna have
that
to find our way
Witcher's
through
in.
here?
The one I told you about.
Uh-oh.
Who do we have here, Mikkel? Is this the man we want?
Yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. It's that filthy freak, the Witcher.
A blasphemer and a counterfeiter, do I guess well?
Yes, he asked who's allowed into the city. Then came with that letter of safe conduct from the Order.
Oh, we're being
If that's
framed
allowed
right
to the
now?
Order, then I'm Princess Ada.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. They are all armed. So maybe it is best to just take the L on that one. Chapter 2! Yeah. But, I guess it's, maybe not starting off on the best page here. Nickel!
Hey,
I hesitate to
let
say
me
we
out of
trusted
here,
you,
I'm
but I
innocent.
mean...
Those £5 of fist tech were for personal use. Hey, you, jailer, at least move me. I don't want to be with the politicals. Politics makes you rot.
We are
I'm a
political?
decent thief. Let me out.
Shut your trap! I'm busy!
Jethro, keep it down. You looking to kill me?
That thief's bugging me.
Thief, right. And I'm here with the politicals. Scandalous.
I said shut up!
Stop screaming or on my mother's life I'll bloody smash your junky mouth.
Abso-fucking-lutely beautiful.
What's your problem, Whitey? You wanna dance to Viziman? Come on, I wanna see your hands in the air.
Okay. It's the big fist fight we've been waiting for?
Jethro, open the cell.
Ooh, scared, soft as butter. Come on, Whitey, what you got?
Back off.
What, you wanna fight or not?
Professor, move it. You're free.
What? Yep, that's him. You heard correctly.
How ironic, our paths cross again. So near and yet so far. Fear not, Witcher, we'll meet again. I assure you.
I assure you
You're
too.
making a mistake. This man's a murderer.
You fail
And
to
also
grasp
has
the
no
basic
sense of
rules
fashion.
governing this world.
Those glasses, man.
You're a genetically modified murderer with no place in modern society. But we'll tend to that problem next time. Farewell.
You have no place in society. Also, we're trying to steal all of your goods so that we can create a bunch of more people just like you, but I'm going to criticize you, because I'm a hypocrite. Wait, what? Okay. So... Chapter 2. Update. We are now in prison. Well done. We got lots of friends here. We have Prisoner 1, Prisoner 2, Prisoner 3, Prisoner B, Prisoner A. I don't remember if I counted that prisoner yet. Lots of prisoners, though. Including an elven convict. No less. Okay. I think this is probably a good place for... Excuse me. I'm trying to do outro here. What I was trying to say was I think this is probably a good place for us to stop for this video because, well, I mean, Chapter 2, right? I mean, we did take down the beast, and granted, I mean, half the city died along with it. But, that does mean, for the next video, we'll of course have finding some way to break out of this cage to look forward to. So, start theorizing, because I'm not sure we can scale these walls. But anyways, with that, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.